Does it sound any better? I don't know. What's up, YouTube? So, I've been wanting to make this video for a little bit. This is just a video of me doing two different recording techniques for the same song. It's just a little thing I had musically recorded at some point, and I thought it was easy enough that I could recreate it playing all the instruments live. So, is one better than the other? I don't know. So, as we go through this, you can tell me. So, this is the session I have up. 8 tracks. It was just some drum loop that I found, stock drum loop in Studio One. Have all kinds of stock stuff in here. You can always find something that you want to kind of mess around with. So here's a session. I've got the drums. I've got 2 guitar DIs, an instance of analog, which is virtual, keyboards, a bass DI, and just a couple more kind of lead tracks. So 8 tracks altogether, minimal editing. Most of the time I try to get stuff in one take, but doesn't always happen. It's not perfect, and that's not what this is about. This is about figuring out how you like to make music or what fits what you're doing in the moment. There's a lot of stuff that I just love to do in the box because it's so easy. There's no noise, nothing like that. So I'm going to play this. I think it's like a minute. And I'll pull up the mixer and I'll kind of show you everything that goes along with it. So this is it. I think I just called this E motion because it's in E. So 8 tracks. I'll pull up the mixer. These are the inserts. If I turn the inserts off, it takes off the amps. Panning. Now you'll hear them. So I did double track these 2 different recordings. Just a couple little leads with some squeaks. I leave them in there for prosperity. Okay, so that's one version. 8 tracks, DI, direct in with a guitar, with some virtual instruments. I believe I just put a little bit of compression on my bass. I do have a direct out on my amp, so I just usually do that. So that's one. Here's the next. So here's the same piece of music. Oops. I do that a lot. Here's the same piece of music, but 21 tracks later. So I recorded the drums. I had a mic on the snare, a mic on the kick inside, kick outside, left and right overheads, and I had a room mic as well. I did 2 instances of guitars with 2 different mics blended together. So this is 2 tracks, but with 2 mics. This is a lead. This is another lead. So everything is 2 mics blended together. That's what this is. And 1 instance of Analog Lab, which I rendered to audio. So, and this is the mix. I'm going to play this. I'm going to start to play this, just the raw tracks. It sounds a little quiet, but once I turn on all the inserts, it brings it to life. So here we go. Same piece of music. Lots of little squeaks on the guitar. I suck at it. Like I said, if you see these, there's really no chops. So I tried to do everything one take. This isn't music I'm trying to release. This is just so I can kind of show you the difference. So I'm going to start it without the plugins or inserts or whatever you want to call it. Just me, I played everything. Raw tracks mixed out. And I'll turn on the plugins now and the inserts. Really loud, right? So that shows you the power of these things. Excuse the squeaks and the sloppy playing. Everything is panned. There's no automation yet. I'm not quite there yet with automation. I'd rather do it with actual faders. It's a look. Drawing it in doesn't work for me. But the panning is, as you can see. And you should be able to hear it if you have headphones on. So there you go. 2 instances of the same song. One recorded, plug in the guitar in, a DI from my bass, a drum loop, and keypad. Keyboard. Yeah, keep it under here. So, and then the other one, I actually set up I set up the drums. I had I set up the mics. I tried to get it sounding as good as I possibly could like that. And then I just went through and played everything over again. The drums I did try to play to a click just to keep everything steady, because that, when you use a drum loop, it's perfect. So that's how I did it. Does one sound better than the other? I don't think so. I think the other one, the second one that I recorded everything, sounds a little fuller. but I also have 21 tracks as opposed to 8, which I thought sounded great too. I actually really like the sound of the drums from the program version. But I like to do it both ways. There's times I just want to get something down, and it's so easy to pick a drum loop. I'm getting better at programming in the drums I want, but I'm still terrible at that. It takes a long time. But I do like miking drums and cabinets and with two different mics and trying to blend everything and make it sound nice and full. That's the part of the recording that I really love. So with that, I'm gonna bid you adieu and see you in the next video. Peace.